Yo, welcome back to my channel. Don't know why I said the yo. I'm trying out new intros. I want to see if I like that one or if I don't like that one. I don't know. But in this video, I'm gonna be talking about my 5-star reads of 2023, not 2024, because in my opinion, I haven't read no 5 out of 5 book in 2024. They've all been like 3s and 4s, but no 5s. I read a lot of 5s. I didn't read a lot of 5s. Maybe I'm reading 5s, but I'm just a really hard grader. These are my 5-star opinions of 2023, okay? Pause, don't pause, I don't know. Let's let the plane land. Okay, cool. Okay, so the first book is called A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Y'all probably remember this from my first video. It's basically about, it's like true crime, mystery, whodunit. So basically Pip lives in this town, and like the scandal of the town is how a couple years back, 2 high school students committed a murder-suicide. Sal, is it Sal? Is it Sal? Yes, Sal murdered his girlfriend and then he killed himself. And for her senior project, she's like, I'm gonna investigate that murder because I don't think that it was really a murder suicide. And then she gets into the tea. She like starts to uncover secrets about the town and things and such like that. And she actually comes to the conclusion of the fact that it wasn't a murder suicide. It was something completely different that nobody would ever thought of. And the murderer, I didn't even see him coming. I kind of spoiled it by saying him, but I didn't even see the murderer coming. It was so unexpected. Twists and turns. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And it is a series. This is the first book. The second book is called Good Girl, Bad Blood. I didn't really like that one because it was confusing. But the third one, As Good as Dead. Oh, so somebody's sending Pip letters about like, you need to stop investigating these murders or you're going to be the next person getting investigated. Whoa. It's like kidnapping, it's like action, it's covering up a murder. It's good. It's good. So if you want to read this is my recommendation, these series. I'm not saying the second one was bad, but I gave it like 4 stars, not 5. But yes, this series for sure. Okay. Second book, I guess, because that was a whole series. I wasn't supposed to get a whole series. Second book, I'd say, is a book called The Authenticity Project. And if I stand correctly, I'm not getting that out. That's gonna be too much work. So the second book is called The Authenticity Project. This is She. Lovely little novel, okay? So basically, this book is about Julian, okay? Julian Jessup, an eccentric, lonely artist, believes that most people aren't really honest with one another, but what if they were? And so he writes like his life story in this like plain little green book, and then he leaves it at like the cafe, and then he basically writes in the little notebook like, you know, write what you please, you know, do whatever, like not write as you please, but like write the truth about yourself, because what's the worst that could happen? Okay. And so this book gets passed around from this coffee shop owner to this man to this woman who's pregnant to this lady who's had a toddler and she actually regrets having her toddler and she hates her life, and it just actually brings them all together. Really cute little book. Okay. I honestly, and I love how it's matching my nails, and I honestly like how it's basically like, what's the worst that could happen if you told the truth about yourself? Because a lot of people be sitting up around here lying, like, for no reason. But I think this book is just like, what's the worst that could happen if you told the truth about yourself? Like, you don't know how many people you could attract. You don't know how many people are struggling with the same thing you are struggling with. So I like this book. And it also has twists and turns. Definitely has a little twist in there, a little, oh. So yeah, I definitely like this book. I gave this one a 10 out of 10 because I gave this one a 9. And that's a 5-star in my book, because it was really good, and it just made me think about like people and how like everybody's connected, but we don't really think about it that way. We just go about our lives. But yeah, The Authenticity Project by Claire Pooley. Okay, the next book that I liked, that I gave a 5 stars, it's actually, okay, I don't know if you guys have read this book, What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. It's basically, this is a romance novel about two boys who live in New York. No, one of them live in New York and the other one is in New York for the summer, and they end up like crossing paths or whatever. But they end up like not like, you know, getting each other's number or whatever, because it was just like a bump into each other, and then they keep running into each other over and over again. So they're like, maybe this is like, you know, meant to be. And it's like dual POV, so you get Ben's perspective, you get Arthur's perspective, which is the two main characters. And I actually thought it was really sweet and really cute. But I give this one an 8 out of 10 because it was like a slow build, and I didn't really like, I wasn't really messing with it for real, because it's kind of thick. Okay, it's like it's like over 400 pages. So actually I lied. I gotta stop lying. Jesus Christ. It is over 400 pages. My bad. Including the epilogue, it is over 400 pages. But hold on. This book right here, okay, Here's to Us. It is the sequel of the book that I just talked about. 10 out of 10. Golden. I like how it, you know, exemplifies young love, because they didn't get it right on the first try. I'm sorry, I'm spoiling the book for you. My bad. They didn't get it right on the first try, and like that's how young love is. Like, it's not perfect. Like, you're not gonna like get it right on the first try. It's not gonna be everything you expect it to be on the first try. And they tried again and again and again, and they eventually found their ways back to each other again and again and again. And it was so sweet and it was so cute. And I love the writing. Okay? Love Adam Silvera. Love him, okay? 10 out of 10. Will recommend. Go read it. Okay, this next book I don't have, but it's called The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. Okay, so basically this Nora, okay, she decides to kill herself, okay? She started her life, she ended up ending it. Okay, she wakes up in this library, and she's like, wait a minute, I thought I killed myself. Why am I in a library? What is going on? What's happening, okay? And basically, the Midnight Library is about, it has all your lives. So y'all see how my bookshelf is, you know, she's walking down this library, and you literally could just pick a book up and like zap into that chapter of your life. Like, each book is a different chapter of your life. You could just zap into that chapter of your life. And so she keeps like zapping into these different chapters, this chapter. If it's like basically, what if I had done this differently, or what if I hadn't done this, or what if I had done this, what if I took a chance, what if I took a risk, what if I, you know, gave that opportunity that I did in the past. And basically she's living all these lives, but every single one that she lives, that she thinks that she wanted, it has a downside to it. So in one of the books, she is an Olympic swimmer, because she used to swim when she was a kid, but she never pursued it because she felt like her dad was pressuring her into it. So she becomes an Olympic gold medalist for swimming. In that version of her life, her father has passed away. He's dead. And her mother is also dead. So it's like, wait a minute, whoa. So at the end of the Midnight Library, she just finds out that the way that her life is the life that she's supposed to live. Like, all the lives that she went through, because she lived every single one of her lives in that library. Every single one of those lives that she lived in that library were not the lives that she was supposed to have. The life that she has right now is the life that she's supposed to be in. If she would just make the right decisions, she would find out that that life that she's in is meant for her. Beautiful message. 10 out of 10 in my book. Loved. Writing was great. It was only 312 pages. So that was amazing. And I really liked it, and it made me smile, and it made me think of a different perspective of death and the afterlife. Okay, the next book is called The Wish by Nicholas Sparks. I have never read a Nicholas Sparks novel. I'm gonna preface by saying that this is the first Nicholas Sparks novel I've ever read. Of course, I've seen The Notebook because I'm human, okay? But this is the first Nicholas Sparks novel I've ever read, okay? Y'all, go read the book. Go read the book. She's thick, okay? And I'm mad that I don't have the paperback version of it. I will buy it. I definitely will buy it one day. Okay, this is just shy of, look at little Nicholas on the back. Look at him. This is just shy of 400 pages. But basically it's about a girl who had, she was a teen mom, and she ended up giving her baby away. And she's basically telling her apprentice in this art shop about like her life when she was living on this different island with her great aunt and the boy she fell in love with and what happened with them and their love story. You know, Nicholas is a romance guy. It's about their love story, but it's also like underlying like love that like creeps in real slow and like develops out of nowhere. Not what you think, okay? Definitely not what you think. I kind of guessed the ending before the ending happened, but it was such a beautiful ending, I wasn't even mad. So this is definitely 5 stars in my book, okay? Definitely 5 stars. That's really it for the 5 stars. I didn't really read that many books in 2023. I only read 23 books in 2023. But I will give y'all some honorable mentions of 2023. Okay, I don't have it, but we know I'm gonna do the picture. You know I'm gonna do the picture. Oh, it's called Things I Wish I Told My Mother by Susan and James Patterson. I didn't even know Susan wrote. I know James Patterson writes. I didn't even know his wife wrote. Susan and James Patterson and Susan DeLallo. So it's about a mother and, do I sound raspy? It's about a mother and daughter trip to Paris. And I feel like I gotta sneeze. False alarm. Okay, my bad. It's about a mother and daughter trip to Paris. And they don't often get along like that, but it's basically about their relationship and daughterhood and motherhood all combined into one, and their ups and their downs, and you know how they get through those things. The thing that made this story beautiful, okay, was that it wasn't real. Okay, it wasn't real. And that really made me, that really did it for me. Like, I was so sad. Like, I wanted to call my mom and be like, Mom, I love you, because it was so beautiful, so beautifully written. You ever finish a book and you be like, that was so beautifully written? That was that book right there. I was like, dude, when I was reading the ending, I was tearing up. I was tearing up at the end. I can't hold you. It was beautiful and it was sad. Them the best kind of books to read, okay? Best kind of books to read. You should go read that book. It's called Things I Wish I Told My Mother by Susan and James Patterson and Susan DeLallo, okay? Yeah. This is the next honorable mention. It's called Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Y'all, if y'all don't know about Emily Henry, you need to find out, because my girl loves her romance novels. She loves her little rom-com novels, her little enemies to lovers novels. And y'all know what I love? Enemies to lovers, okay? I love me a good enemies to lovers, and that's mainly what this book is about. So it's Nora and it's Charlie, and they're both editors. They're like rival editors or whatever, but they end up combining on a book because they figure it'll sell better if they're both working on it together. But all while that's happening, okay, Nora's sister is like, we need to get away. We need to get out of New York, and we need to go to a little quiet town and do this little checklist. She has a whole checklist of small town things to do, which includes save a small business, fall in love with one of the locals, go skinny dipping. Dude, she has like this crazy like bucket list for like a small town. And her sister's like, Nora's like, okay, whatever, we can do it. So they end up going to this small town. Why does Charlie live there? Why is that Charlie's hometown? Match made in heaven, if you ask me. So she ends up going to this small town, you know, doing this little bucket list or whatever with her sister. And of course they end up falling in love. Of course they do. Of course they end up falling in love. So I definitely love this book. I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars. I definitely would recommend these books. Like, these honorable mentions, don't think I hated them. I definitely would recommend these books. They just didn't get 5 stars in my like that. Okay? The planes are killing me. They're killing me. But that is all I have for 5 stars of 2023. Let's hope 2024 brings me more 5 stars, seeing as I'm gonna read more books in 2024 than I did in 2023. But that's really all I have. Little short video today. I really hope you guys liked it. I really hope you guys check out some of the books that I said, because they're really good and I actually really enjoyed them. So maybe you'll enjoy them, okay? Like, subscribe, maybe leave a comment. I don't know. I don't really care. I do. Just okay. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and make sure you tune in for my next video. Bye.